Yeah, me keep the gun tucked up, but the too fat make me neck one broke. 4 or 5 gal and out of all black. 4 or 5 gal and out of all black truck. Shawty tryna fuck with me, I said you out of luck. One wrong.
Hey, do one of my favorite clients hair with me. So this is the hairstyle she wanted. I parted ear from ear and separated the top from the bottom. Combed out the back like I always do so she don't get no irritation. And I start braiding. Obviously the parts are clean because I did the pre-part like I always do. The hair was waist length and then she was getting a little bit hungry, so I got her a drink and a crisp. And I gave myself some Red Bull. Had to stay up for this. And just look at the braiding, I ate down. Now obviously for the top, like I always say, don't do one big old braid, split it. So I did split it in 3 so everything can be the same size. And look at that, very clean, very pretty. Now for the front, obviously had to get that middle part crisp to the T. Move her edges out the way and y'all could call me Lilo and Stitch the way I stitch. And that side is all done. Obviously had to do the same to the other side. And then I get my hot water so the ends of her hair are not just stiff. Blow dry it, mousse that shit up. And then time for her edges. Her edges were so easy, so gorgeous, so demure.
Hey besties, so this is a tutorial on how I did my stitch braids. I started off by putting the braiding gel on my hair to get it sleek. I did that for the front and the back, and I made sure to pull out my edges. If you don't pull out your edges, they will get stuck in the braid, and whenever you try to pull them back out, you'll probably lose some pieces. So just go ahead and take them out beforehand. So I start my braid by parting out the anchor piece. After you part out that piece of your hair, you're going to start parting out your stitch pieces. So with the stitch pieces, you want to make sure that the lines are straight, because this is literally how it's going to look whenever you braid your hair. And you're going to twist it a little bit so the pieces don't get mixed together. I want to say this is the key to getting like an actual good stitch braid, because if you just part it out straight and you keep going without twisting your hair, those pieces are bound to get mixed back up, and it'll just be a mess whenever you go to try and actually braid it and take those pieces and feed them in. It's just harder to do. So make sure you're twisting those pieces whenever you are making them. So yeah, I just start off by doing a regular braid. This part might be a little confusing because my hands are all in the way, but I do always suggest learning how to braid on somebody else's head before you attempt to do it on yours. It's just easier when it comes to learning hand position. Usually after you learn hand position, braids should come as a breeze. You know, it's just about how your parts look. Braiding on yourself is always an option too. I just find it a little bit harder. But yeah, so just continue to braid and pick up as you go. Make sure that you're being careful as to which pieces you're picking up, because you know all that contributes to how your stitch braid comes out. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just going through and picking up those stitch pieces that I made and adding them in and braiding as I go. I make sure my braid is clean. Look at it up close and stuff. And I do add braiding gel as I go. I decided to use the all day lock gel. I love it. It's in an orange container. It's their braiding gel, by the way, not just the lock gel. It's the braiding gel. It's in an orange container. And I just run that through my hair because my hair is puffy, if y'all couldn't tell. And it does need that extra help with the gel. So not everybody's hair texture is like mine, though, of course. So if you don't need to add it, then I would suggest not adding it, because less product the better. But yeah, so I just continue to braid. And whenever I get to the part where I didn't do those stitch pieces, I just use my nail and I pick it up like normal. I just use my nail to part it out instead. I figured that'd be faster than me parting out the rest of my hair because I had nails on. But if you don't have nails on, I would suggest just, you know, parting it out just like how you did in the beginning, because it'll be much easier for you. But yeah, I just continue to go down and stitch my hair and braid as I go. I make sure to add that gel as I go through too. And yeah, so gel, continue to braid down. And I did braid my hair all the way down because I don't need no parking.
Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. Can't fight it, let your light gon' shine on me. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Could see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain, he poured it over every stain until he comes. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Lord,
Are you nervous?
Are you?
No.
I'm a little nervous for how long it will take.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't mind if you don't mind. I'm here all day. We'll work sun up, sun down.
Yeah, that's fine with me, too.
I was getting quicker. But now, like, this one might whip me.
If you're fine with it, I'm fine with it.
Today we're back with Camilla, who has not been to my new space yet.
At all.
But she's here now. We both pulled up late today.
Really late. You had a 9, 10, 11. I said, let me do a 9. So we got to 11.
I need to just take the 9 off. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How you come to your braid appointment? You got a quick weave in the same day.
If you see some glue in my hair, we're doing island twist. But like, this is what I got.
The bundle's out the package. Color 4.
1B. We don't judge over here. Jordan does not judge.
I say all the time, keep your bundles. And y'all always say to me, what am I doing? What am I doing?
This.
She trying to tell the bitch. What you told me was 1B. So that's what I have laid out.
How about mainly 1B?
Okay.
That's what I always do. You know I'm new to color.
You never done color?
No. I'm gonna do like a 1B4 blend.
Okay.
And then a 427 blend. But I don't got no blonde curls.
So I do have some curls. What are we thinking?
They're bright and I'm bright.
I thought you wanted highlights.
I do want highlight. You just do what you need
No.
to.
Peekaboo 27, 4 under here, and then 1B on top. You know.
Not joking.
backseats, creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide. Baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey, baby, when we gon' slide, slide, slide. I don't care if we on a run. Nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I be
Detailed island locks tutorial with everything I used and the prices. 18-inch soft locks from the beauty supply store, 2 packs at $2,400 each, and dip them in boiling hot water to make them 24 inches long. You only need a few dips and squeeze it with your hand to avoid excessive frizzing. Look at the comparison. Even the texture looks prettier. And when you're done, put them out to air dry. Human hair curly pieces from 𝐊𝐔𝐄𝐈𝐑 on Amazon. It came with 3 packs of hair, 3 eyelashes, and 3 wig caps. The hair was super soft. Let's talk about quality. And it only costed me $30. And you can see the drastic difference between the 𝐊𝐔𝐄𝐈𝐑 human hair on the left and the synthetic hair on the right. Prep our locks to make installation time less. Take your 𝐓𝐻/𝐾𝐈𝐑 hair or whatever hair you decided on using and frizz it out a little more. Well, that's a look that we were going for. Start wrapping from the top in whatever direction that feels more comfortable for you. You're gonna wrap until you're ready to add your curly pieces. It depends on how many pieces you're adding. We wanted the bottom of our locks to look fuller than the top, so we added 4 pieces of curly hair a little bit before halfway. When you're adding the curly hair, you want to ensure you're adding it upside down. That's important. Simply pin it out the way and wrap until you're ready to start adding more hair. For this look, we minimized the spaces between each wrap and we decided to wrap all the way to the bottom to give it a more texturized look. It's pretty much a rinse and repeat thing after this. Just get in your groove and by the time you look, you'll be finished. When you're done, your pieces should look something like this. I just think the human hair pieces gives it such a fuller and more natural look. I absolutely love them. Well, I don't need to necessarily explain what's going on here. You part it any way you please, whether it be free parting or box parting. I showed her a few pieces at the back first just to see which method she preferred. We're deciding on plaiting the rows out first and then feeding the locks in after. And because I already added in my human hair curly pieces, all we did was added the locks in and then wrap the natural hair. It may be better for you to just watch along to see what I do here because I'm really bad at explaining. I kind of just slided the locks on and then looped her hair through itself, if that makes sense. And we did this because we wanted to avoid a bulk at the top. Wrap in whatever direction you feel comfortable in, and it's just wrapping until you completely cover the top of your lock. That's it. This method is probably the most used method, and you also have the option of, instead of crocheting the hair through the root, you could just start wrapping from the root. I just wanted to make sure it lasted her long because she planned on wearing this for 3 months. Locks are one of the best protective styles you could have out there, especially if you know how to remove it properly. Yes, I'm looking at you girls in the back who normally cut your hair when you're removing your locks, but especially because she planned on wearing this so long, we wanted to make sure that the hair was maintainable. Using human hair pieces kind of ensures longevity and less tangling. And yeah, I'm that serious about my middle parts. Now, as you guys know, I only do wigs, but I had to try this style. It was actually super easy. And since the curly hair was only $30, I feel like I'm gonna go buy a pack for myself. And funny enough, we had a pack left from doing her hair because I did not realize how much we got. Now, I'll have the human hair linked in my bio.
Down if this with you, where we going, baby? What's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get around, doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. And we up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide. Baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
I need a vacation. I need my bitch in an apron. Booty all out cooking bacon. Orange juice and case we drinking. I only come out when the stars out. I'm on a mission but we fall out. The city talking with a large mouth. Yeah, they after the boy.
Without lie till you sat with me. I'm busy, it's no wonder you upset with me.
So these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody move. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. CARDI, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club just to party. I'm there, I get paid to pee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? I don't bother with these hoes. Don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say ghosts. Bitch, I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill with some babe. I might just chill with some food. I might just spill on your bed. My pussy feel like a lake. He wanna swim with his face. I'm like, okay. I let him get what he want. He buy me East and Laurent. And the new whip. When it go fast as a horse. I got the trunk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street. Know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me. They baby father wanna bill. That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody move. If you a pussy, you get popped. You a goofy, you a op. Don't you come around my way. You can't hang around my block. And I just check my account, turns out I'm rich.
Hey y'all, this is a long overdue island twist tutorial. Okay, I know I've been slacking with the content, but I am back. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is divide your section into 3 smaller parts. I like to slick the sides in with the comb to give, you know, a flatter look, especially because our hair is thick, so I have to do this. Once you have slicked your sides in, you're going to start braiding as normal. You're going to add about 3 to 4 pieces of hair depending on the thickness of the hair and the size of island twist you're doing. Now, just like any other plait, you have to just feel the hair to see, you know, how the thickness feels your hand, okay? Once I have braided down about 4 to 5 times, I take that middle piece, divide it in 2. Then I add my clip at the root to keep the hair from twisting. If not, the twist is literally going to twist as you're twisting and it's going to hurt your client's head. It's just a quick snippet of the twisting, but I will go more in detail later on in the video, so just stay tuned, okay? Adding that piece, you're going to slide it under that twist, okay? Under the piece in your left hand. You're going to just twist down as normal, okay? And since you can't really tuck hair when it comes to twist, I just add some product on the on her hair, and then I comb it through. Now, adding the curl is literally the exact same process as when you add a piece of hair. Slide up under that side and then just twist down as normal. Make sure you twist tight, because if not, it will come out, okay? The twist will fall out. Now, when it comes to getting a nice, neat, and tight twist, you're going to roll your fingers to the right and twist to the left. Roll to the right, twist to the left. Come a little closer. Let me show you, all right? Again, roll your fingers to the right and then twist it to the left. Okay, you got it. Roll to the right, twist to the left. That's all it is. Okay, and to keep that hair from like getting in the way, I just bring it under and flip it over. And you might have a few flyaways from the curls. Just snip that off with some scissors and you're all good. And look, the curl is not coming out no matter how hard I pull it. Okay.
3 things that I always do to ensure my clients love their island twist. I'm gliding my fingers through her hair, and I'm just like, girl, you blow dry your hair good, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So that's going to be the first thing that I prioritize is blow drying that hair. Because the girls want their hair to be sleek and neat looking. And in order for them to get that look with everybody mostly being natural, they're going to have to blow dry their hair. We are literally 5 minutes into the appointment. And she over there ordering Chick-fil-A. Somebody, do I want some? Girl. Give me a 2-count chicken tender meal with a Polynesian and a macaroni. Thank you very much. Love you. Hey, hold on. I also love to ask my client when I'm starting, what is it that they're looking for their style to look like after we're done. So most of the time I get the girls that say, I want it to be lightweight but still full and flowy. I want to put it in a bun. And that's basically what I specialize in. I don't do bulky braids. If you're looking for bulky braids, I'm sorry, I'm not the braid for you. Okay, cool. When I'm asking them a question like this ensures that when we get to the end result, it's something that I can do, and I'm knowing that they're going to be satisfied at the end of this appointment. But that's why I love social media, because I mean, when you're scrolling down somebody's page, you're looking at what they can give you. This is the best they got. Calm down, chill. What is something that you love about going to your braider that keeps you coming back? The last thing before I close out this video is going to be consistency. One of the main compliments that I get is that I love how all your work looks the same, and I try to pride myself on that. Can't lie. Hold on, it's time to add on the special sauce. Shake the bottle and put it on their head. But I actually love that for my clients and also for me. You can go on my page and see that the stitch braids are going to be stitched no matter your hair type or texture. Island twists, they're going to be neat no matter your hair type or texture or length or density. I pride myself on making sure that all of my clients get the same desired look no matter your hair type, texture, length, density. I don't care. I came here to do a job. You see, the island twists are giving flowy bundles, etc, etc. Tap that follow button so you won't miss my next video in May books. No.
Hey, I am Denisha, and if you want to see how I achieved this look, then stay tuned. I decided to start with parting and braiding out my whole head because I knew this could make the process easier for me. In my opinion, that is the part that takes up the most time and is also more tedious. So I prefer to have that part done and out the way before I pull out the braiding hair. So once my whole head was in individual braids, I began with crocheting the braid hair through the braid. Now my original plan was to wrap the braiding hair like you would do faux locks and then twist, but it was a bit time consuming. So instead I just twisted the braiding hair from the start. At this point I am a quarter of the way through. The reason I decided to install these island twists is because, excuse me, I am doing the 75 hard challenge and I just needed a protective style and of course something that could potentially last up to 2 months plus. I would have done boho knotless, but I needed a hairstyle I could do in 10 hours or less, and knotless braids would have took me 12 hours or more. I am finally done and it's such a relief. Now I'm just going to do the finishing touches, starting with my edges so they can be dry and laid when the style is complete. Then I am curling the ends using flexi rods. My face is always crazy looking to me. Then I applied the mousse and I of course dipped it off camera because I had to use a pot and that's ghetto and I didn't need y'all judging my character. I'm just playing. I also blow dried it off camera just to avoid the ends being too wet and the curls not being tight enough. After all that, I just decided to show y'all how it would look in certain styles because I was too tired and too lazy by this point to actually do the style.
I'm rich, I put my hand above my hip. I bet you dip, he dip, she dip. I say, I get the money and go. This shit is hot like a stove. My pussy glitter is gold. Tell that little bitch to her roll. I just don't roll no rolls. I just came up in a rave. I need to pull up the tank. No, I need to pull up the safe. I need to let all these hoes know that none of them niggas is safe. I go to dinner and steak. Only the real can relate. I used to live in the peace. Now I'm the crib with the
Hey y'all, do lean the hair with me. So first I blow dry her out and then she was showing me how she wanted her parts and I got right into it with the first row. Y'all, look at the first twist. It looks so good. And I had her stand up so we could make sure it was long enough. And then here she likes a certain amount of edges left out, so I was just letting her see that selfie braid. Cute. But yeah, so we were just talking about a lot of stuff. We were talking about our nails because the hair kept getting stuck under her. And then we was watching Mr. Beast. It was too good. But y'all, look how good them parts look. Like, so crisp. Like, period. Yeah, y'all saw her. But everything all around was just going so smoothly. Like, everything was working in my favor. Like, just beautiful. And the parts was just looking too good. And then right here, I'm just laying the curls like how I want them to because they got a mind of their own. So here I am just curling my edges upwards.
And then I'm just laying them how I seen that she does on her page. And yes, I went and stalked her. Like, you gotta do that for your clients. And then I was asking her about her middle edge because people like it a certain way. And then she asked if I could bring the side edges down some. So I was like, yeah, I got you. And she was like, yeah, period. That's how she liked it. And I just went ahead and did the other side, the same thing. And y'all, why did my phone die? Mid-edge video. I was so mad. But
I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you give it. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. Can't fight it, let your light come shine on me. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Could see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain. He poured it over every stain until he coming. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame.
First, you want to close your braid, and you're going to wrap the braid around to your desired length. After that, you're going to and we're going to add a piece of baking powder, 4 braids. You're going to start to press down. Now your left hand is going to so we're going to twist, and then you're going to add in the curly piece, just like how you add in. And you're going to twist down, and then we're able to shake out the curly piece. So now you're going to pick that up just so it's not in the way.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna show y'all how I do these island twists since I've been getting booked up for these. Of course, we start off with some clean, nice parts. This is the edge control that I use. For the curly hair, we use Q Milky Way Deep Wave Bulk Hair. And then for the braiding hair, we use Expression, Pre-Stretched, and all of these were number 30. So this is the size every piece of braiding hair I add is going to be. The size she's getting is medium. So you basically start off your twist how you will start off a knotless braid. So with the braiding hair, I only add 2 pieces for when I first start off. Then I start braiding down just a little bit so that I'll be able to split the hair into 2. As you can see right here, I'm taking both of my thumbs and then separating the middle strand of hair into 2, making it only 2 pieces on each side, creating our twist. So before I twist, I take edge control and twist one side, and then I cross it over to the other side and then twist the other side, and then basically you just twist as you twist. I also put it in slow motion for y'all so y'all can see a better point of view. Y'all, not gonna lie, back then I hated doing twists because they would burn my fingers, but I learned as you twist, just keep adding edge control to your fingers. So this is how we add the curly hair. So you basically add the curly hair to one side of the twist, and then you're going to continue to twist like we were doing before. And then just keep going down. As you go down, the twist may get skinnier, and this is where we add in extra hair. So she's getting butt length, so I only needed to add hair once. You basically add in the braiding hair exactly how you added it in the curly hair, and just continue to twist down. Okay, now the last step, which is sealing the twist. I've seen multiple ways to do it, but the way I like the most is just tying the end, and I tie it like a good 3 times. So these are how the twist came out. My hair page is _hair by Vicky.
Hey y'all, so today I'm gonna show y'all how I do my island twist. I don't know, a lot of my clients come in and tell me that they don't know nobody that do island twists. I'm finna show y'all. So first I split the section into 3, and then how I do my fingers, it is kind of hard to explain, but I over braid. I do not under braid until I go down a little farther. But y'all see how my index finger and my thumb is together, and then my middle finger is on top, and then the other 2 fingers, they're just somewhere dangling around. Yeah, straight like that. So when you first add your first piece, you're gonna add a very, very, very small piece, and you're gonna go in with that, make sure everything is covered up so it can blend well, and then you just braid it. So up here I added at least like 2 to 3 pieces. Don't mind my son in the back. It's according to how the client hair is, how many pieces I add. So now I'm going to start under braiding. As y'all can see, I'm going to under braid just a little bit, and then I'm going to add the clip too. So when you get ready to start your twist, you're going to split the braid in the middle, and then you're going to twist to your left. Heavy on that. Twist to your left. Do I need to say it again? Twist to your left. And you're going to kind of flick your wrist while you do it and twist as tight as you can, because the braid, because the twist will loosen up when you let loose. So that's why I put the little clamp right there, so I can make sure everything stays tight, neat, and however it need to be. So as y'all can see, I did just add another piece to it. And as the video go, I'm going to show y'all how I add the piece. So yeah, I just keep twisting. I'm going to show you right here how I do the twist. You see how I just flick my wrist? Do that. This is how you add the piece in. You add it between your middle finger and index finger, and then you literally just twist it in. It's literally that simple. I slowed it down for you and everything. And you just continue to twist it on down. And yeah, but I am going to add another clip in here on showing y'all how I do everything else. At the end, I do put it in a knot to make sure that the twist is in place and everything. But right here, I'm going to show y'all how to do it again. Bye.
Doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey, baby, when we gon' slide, 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 slide. I don't care if we on a run, nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. And we up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
I need a vacation. I need my bitch in an apron. Booty all out cooking bacon. Orange juice and case we drinking. I only come out when the stars out. I'm on a mission but we fall out. The city talking with a large mouth. Yeah, they after the boy.
Felt love till you slept with me. I'm busy, it's no wonder you upset with me.
So these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now, speak. that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. CARDI, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club just to party. I'm there, I get paid to pee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? I don't bother with these hoes. Don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say ghosts. Bitch, I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill with some babe. I might just chill with some food. I might just spill on your bed. My pussy feel like a lake. He wanna sue with his face. I'm like, okay. I let him get what he want. He buy me East and Laurent and the new whip. When it go fast as a horse, I got the trunk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street. Know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me. They baby father wanna bill. That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. If you a pussy, you get popped. You a goofy, you a op. Don't you come around my way. You can't hang around my block. And I just check my account. Turns out I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I put my hand above my hip. I bet you dip, he dip, she dip. I say I get the money and go. This shit is hot like a stove. My pussy glitter is gold. Tell that little bitch play her role. I just don't roll for no rolls. I just came up in a rave. I need to fill up the tank.
Braiding my hair till 3 a.m. is insane, but this is the Aerolite braiding here in the Milky Way human hair bulk in the texture breezy way. Before I even got started, my baby said he wanted to play, so I had to take a mom break. Once I got started, I decided I wanted to do island twists with boho. The key to these is that you don't want to just 2-strand twist it. You want to actually twist the hair strand too, and that's going to keep these in place so that they're not unraveling. I did want my hair fairly long, so I added in pieces as I twisted down. I made sure that my parts were clean by using a braiding gel and then going back and defining them with the end of the rat tail comb. I started my island twist off with a box braid. You can do a knotless braid, but baby, I need the knot. When adding in the breezy wave hair, I like to have a clip, and I'll put the hair in the clip so it stays out the way as I continue to twist down. I love doing my own hair at home because I can just relax, eat, turn on a movie, have a meltdown if I need to. Speaking of meltdowns, this is a visual of me sliding down the wall because I still had to finish the whole front of my hair even though the back was done. But I knew I wanted to do like the lemonade braid kind of style off to the side, but I still twisted the ends the same. Once I finished up the braiding, I went ahead and put some mousse on it and some hairspray. I put my scarf on it to mold it and set it in place, and then while that was setting, I dipped my ends in boiling hot water. You do not have to dip the whole island twist, okay? I just wanted the ends to match the rest of the hair, but this is how my hair turned out. I'm so in love with it, especially its versatility. The braiding hair and the Milky Way hair was super easy to work with, and it turned out beautifully. You can wear this hairstyle in a bun, in a ponytail, half up, half down, so many different ways. This hair can be found at your local beauty supply. And
island twist tutorial. So first you want to start out by taking product and putting it on the roots and the end. By putting it on the end, you can ensure that nothing is sticking out the twist since you can't normally tuck it as you would a braid. After that, you just want to go ahead and braid down normally, do your 3 pieces, and then flip your hands. I like to braid mine down about 3 to 4, maybe even 5 times just to ensure that it's a tight enough hold. After that, you want to take that middle strand and split it into 2, and then once you do that, you want to twist the right strand backwards and the left strand inwards, and then you want to take that right strand and twist it over the left one. Keep doing that motion all the way down, and you should have a beautiful outcome just like this. If you like this tutorial, go ahead and like and
you love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you give me. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a peach. You're so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. Can't fight it, let your light gon' shine on me. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Can see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain, he poured it over every stain until he comes. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Glory to the Father.
How long does it take to do short boho knotless braids? I'm thinking like 5 to 6 hours, but let's find out together. Now, this is the hair that I'm using. Of course, I got 1B. I'm going for something super natural, super quick, nothing crazy. This is the boho hair that I got from my beauty supply store. It's the Empire. I end up going with the deep bulk 1B 14 inches because like I said, 5-6 hours. Let's see if we can get this done. Now, if you do your own hair or even hair in general, you already know that it is not the actual braiding that eats up majority of your time. No, it's going to be the parting and sectioning and all the little tedious parts that literally takes forever. So before I even start braiding, the first thing that I like to do is spend about 30 to 45 minutes sectioning off my hair. And since I'm doing bohos, I went ahead and started with that first. And the way that I section off my boho so that I don't have a whole bunch of hair flying around because these bundles were too expensive for that is I put a whole bunch of shine gem on the ends so that it sticks together. And then once I comb it through, I lightly just pull it apart and then that's my boho piece. And once I section off enough boho hair and braiding hair to give myself a good starting point, I go ahead and start parting my natural hair. But baby, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll see y'all in part 2 where we actually start
doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey, baby, when we gon' slide, slide, slide. I don't care if we on a run, nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
I need a vacation. I need my bitch in an apron. Booty all out cooking bacon.
What's up, y'all? I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do some island twists. So you want to go in with your gel, and then you want to just gel down the section of the hair. I gel the top, the bottom, the middle. I love using gel. Okay, then you want to comb the product through, and I just slick it down with my rat tail comb, and then I split the hair into 3 pieces. So you want to start it off as a knotless braid. So I add a strand of hair on that first like braid part, and then I braid down 1, and then I'm gonna add another piece. So I always add a piece on my right side, and I add 3 pieces in total before I flip my hands under. So I flip my hands under and I braid down about 2 to 3 times. Now to start the twist part, you're going to want to split the hair into 2 down the middle. So I twist both sides to the right. So that right side, we're twisting it to the right. Left side, we're going to twist that to the right. And then once you got them twisted up, you're going to want to just cross them over. Now to add your curly piece, you're going to add it in just like how you did the knotless braid, and twist to the right, twist to the left, and twist down just so that curly piece is secured in. Once I feel like it's secured in, I like to take that piece out, Then I go in with some gel and just slick down that other piece of the curly side just so it doesn't poke out, and then just twist all the way down.
Just thinking about how bad I'm gonna eat these boho braids. Oh, do you see how full it is? Only with 2 rolls. Just imagine with them. So this where we at. I'm an hour and 30 minutes in. I've only done 3 rolls, y'all. I'm tired, but we're gonna get this done because I have work tomorrow. So this is where we're at. I have 6 more rolls to do.
Yeah, that's cute. Can you turn around for me? Yeah.
Just hope that it looks decent. I'm not even gonna count. I should have never started, but we're gonna get done. Can y'all see the vision? Oh my god. But they're very small, y'all. Very full. That's why it took so long. I'm tapping out, y'all. I'm done.
Can't get this off my lips. You love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you give it. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. Can't fight and let your light come shine on me. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Could see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain. He poured it over every stain until he comes. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it.
How to make knotless boho braids for beginners.
Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey, baby, when we gon' slide, slide, slide. I don't care if we on a run, nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take the trip up to the moon. Get on, doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
I need a vacation. I need my bitch in an apron. Booty all out cooking bacon. Orange juice and case we drinking. I only come out when the stars out. I'm on a mission but we fall out. The city talking with a large mouth. Yeah, they after the boy.
Felt love till you slept with me. I'm busy, it's no wonder you upset with me.
So these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Now she say.
Let's see how long it takes me to do some medium boho knotless. Start time is 10 a.m. Here's the setup. I absolutely refuse to be uncomfortable while I braid my hair. I also use that time to binge a show I have never seen, and P-Valley is today's choice. I'm an hour in, and this is how much I got. They always turn into small. They always turn into small!
2 hours later.
1:16, 3 hours in. Making some progress, I guess. It's 2 o'clock. I'm 4 hours in. I got the back done. Also, I could never stress myself out trying to get parts in the back. Oh my god, just grab a part and braid it. Free part in the back. The back of my head has nothing to do with me. On hour fucking 5, just finished the second row up here. On hour 6, and
Truth is I'm tired.
hour 7, 3 rows left. On the 8th hour, on my last braid. Hallelujah! The absolute best part of the whole process. So if you're curious, it takes me about 9.
Can't get this on my lips. You love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you give it. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel.
So here's part 2 on how to do the French curl boho braid series. It's part 2 and 3 actually. So for the most part, I don't put product on the scalp or on the hair while I'm parting it. I usually just part it, part the section off, clip it to the side, and I put product on just the piece that I'm going to start braiding, because when product gets old on the rest of the hair, it starts to look white, caked up, and it's just be too much on the scalp anyway. So I put it directly on the hair, not the scalp, and I make sure it's combed through so it won't be a lot of product buildup right at the top. So we start by braiding regular like you would do any knotless, and I add in 3 pieces. Once I add in 3 pieces, I braid it maybe 2-3 times down, and then I pull out my first boho piece. It's good to pull out a piece close to the roots because that's what's going to make it look full. And you see, I am not using any new boho hair. This is the French curl braiding hair that I am pulling out. And as you braid down, you pull out from the opposite side. So left, right, middle. Like that's is how you're going to get the full look. So like I said in most of my videos, I really just eye it. I kind of just know how many pieces to pull out, because at the bottom, I'll probably start with 2 pieces. Once I get towards the top, the middle, I'm pulling out about 7 pieces. Yes, the more you pull out pieces, it gets thinner. So you might have to add another piece of braiding hair. Depends on how thick you have the braid already or how thick you want the braids. One must in this style is you must braid it down past the real hair. Like I see a lot of people saying that their real hair is exposed at the end. People are burning it, gluing it, everything. You see, that is her real hair right there. So the braid has to go past that. So even if they want a layered look, a shorter look, it doesn't matter. You tell them they can't get it because it has to be braided past their real hair. Like it's so damaging to leave out the end. So as you see here, I'm going to show you a close-up of where her real hair is. You can see that's where her real hair is. And I'm going to braid it maybe 1 inch down. Then I'm going to tie it off in a slip knot twice. Once I tie it off, I burn it just a little bit and press it together while it's hot, so it can seal it so it don't be unraveling. Because you know this hair does not get dipped. You do not dip this hair in hot water or it will become
Girl, why she waited the day of to try to change her style? Tried to change her style from medium knotless to some medium. Girl, that's a 4-hour difference. I gotta be mentally prepared for that. Child, anywho, do some medium bohemian knotless braids with me. Now, I do not like starting these in the middle of the day. Because, girl, when I first started, I used to be moving at a slow pace. But I guess I'm not living under the rock anymore. Speed has increased over time. But really, I stopped thinking like a consumer and like a businesswoman. When I first started, all the girls used to love coming to me for the medium because my medium used to give small. Now, girl, I have a whole size chart. 2 to 3 rows underneath that ear and 5 rows across. And if you coming with a head full of hair, I recommend you just getting small. But anywho, girl, this is her second appointment, but the first time she came with so much oil in her head, but it wasn't her fault. Her mama pooped about the whole bottle of wild growth on her head, like it was about to grow overnight. I seen her mama, I'm like, look, baby, don't do that again. Y'all don't understand, that's too much built up. But this time, baby, she came prepared. And I was happy to change the size for her. Because now you finna get the real experience. Anywho, girl, here go the final results. Book me. I'm located in Jacksonville, Florida.
I'm going to teach you how to braid your own hair. Start off by placing your hands directly behind your head and splitting your piece into 3 even sections. If you're right-handed, start off by taking your right index finger and go underneath the middle piece to grab the left side. Rotate that new middle piece to the left and use your left index finger to grab the other side. Add in a small piece of braiding hair in between your pinched fingers and line up the strands of the braiding hair with the strands of your real hair. To make sure your braid isn't slipping, use your middle finger to secure it to your scalp and continue to braid. I'm adding about 7 to 8 small pieces until there's more braiding hair than my real hair. Once I braided down a few inches, I flip my braid around and find the 3 strands that I was working with. I'm inserting my curly piece by adding it from the back, using my index finger to secure it, and then braiding it in. After braiding down 2 rotations, I pull the curl out, and I did use 7 to 8 of these curly pieces in total. The human hair curls are from Levantu on Amazon, and I got 2 packs, so 4 bundles. When I get down to the bottom, I add 3 pieces of curly hair and then tie a small knot to hold everything in place. If you're thinking about braiding your own hair, this is your sign to try it. Follow Indie Bindi Braids for more.
Lemonade braids got me in a chokehold. This is my second time with this style this year. And I don't care. You're going to see it as much
swatches I want you to see. YWIG sent me over some pretty behind Burmese curly bulk hair. They didn't send me just one, not two, but 3 bundles of bulk hair for my braids. You best believe we're finna get used out of them bundles. Since I started using the seborrheic dermatitis, scalp psoriasis, and dandruff shampoo, when I tell you my scalp has been on cloud 9, my flakes went from 100% to like 10 to 5%. I literally barely have flakes anymore, even when I scratch it. I will say, since I washed my hair with that shampoo at least 2 to 3 times this past week, my scalp has been a bit drier and a little bit more itchy, but it's not as often as it used to. And at least my flakes aren't bad anymore. Real quick, let's get into my jewelry. I do sell early 2000s inspired jewelry. I'm talking about nameplate earrings, nameplate necklaces, nameplate bracelets, and bangles. It is no longer hard for us silver girlies to find jewelry that 1, we can shower in, and 2, jewelry that won't tarnish. Like, hello, shop your jewelry with me. But when I tell you I was running off, I kid you not, 3 to 4 hours of sleep, I was almost asleep during my appointment. Especially once he got to the top, I was slowly nodding off. But I had to remember Lock the Freak and India. Oh yeah, an update on my Halloween costume. If you've seen the Pat video, I did not leave. So cheers to that, but I did have to change out of my costume soon because my body was so uncomfortable. When it's sometime in the month, I get really bad lower back pain. But once we got to that mousse, you know it's a wrap.
Hey babes, today we're doing some medium boho knotless. This hairstyle typically takes a little minute, so I tried to prevent my back from hurting. I feel like this made it worse. I don't know. Typically with this hairstyle, I don't do boho on the first row. I just feel like it's a little bit unnecessary, especially if I'm going to be adding a lot of boho further up. No, I had to make it full. Like, it's really something about boho braids that I just can't stray away from. I also feel like I'm getting a little bit faster at doing them, so a win is a win. Also, these bundles were from YG Wigs. Shouts out to them. I love the double drawn. It's full all the way through, and I believe they sent me these for free. Thank you very much. Here we are about to dip. I don't typically like to dip the boho hair. I don't know, it's just a look I don't like. If y'all have seen the boho braids where it's like top heavy, that's the way I consider boho is really full at the top and skimpy at the bottom. That literally irks the mess out of me, so I just prevent dipping it at all costs. I do the finishing touches, and my girl is looking good in her boho, period. Until next time, bye babes.
You love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you give it. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. Can't fight and let your light come shine on me. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. I see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain, he poured it over every stain until he comes. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame.
seats, creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide. Baby, when we gon' slide. Hey. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey, baby, when we gon' slide. Slide. I don't care if we on a run. Nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black. Seats creme brulee, what they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything.
Let me show y'all how I do boho style braids on myself. This is the hair I use. I usually part my hair in 4 sections. I add just enough gel in each section when I'm braiding. As I braid, I like to add the curly pieces, and this is my hair halfway done. I use my phone and iPad to screen mirror so I can see the back of my hair. Once I was finished braiding, I added some mousse to the hair. This is my favorite hairstyle. I was so happy with
You love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you giving. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. Can't fight it, let your light gon' shine on me. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Could see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain. He poured it over every stain until he comes. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame.
school, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. CARDI B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club, just to party. I'm there, I get paid to pee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months, what bitch working as hard as me? I don't bother with these hoes, don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say ghosts, bitch I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill with some babe, I might just chill with some food, I might just spill on your bed. My pussy feel like a lake, he wanna sue with his face. I'm like okay, I let him get what he want. He buy me East and Laurent, and then you win. When it go fast as a horse, I got the trunk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street, know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth, hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills, I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me, they baby father wanna bill. That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both, I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. If you a pussy, you get popped. You a goofy, you a op. Don't you come around my way, you can't hang around my block. And I just check my account, turns out I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I put my hand above my hip, I bet you dip, he dip, she dip. I say, I get the money and go. This shit is hot like a stove, my pussy glitter is gold. Tell that little bitch play her role, I just don't roll for no rolls. I just came up in a rave, I need to pull up the tank. No, I need to pull up the safe, I need to let all these hoes know they none of they niggas is safe. I go to dinner and steak, only the real can relate. I used to live in the peace, now he's the crib with the
Doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey, baby, when we gon' slide, 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 slide. I don't care if we on a run, nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. And we up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
I need a vacation. I need my bitch in an apron. Booty all out cooking bacon. Orange juice and case we drinking. I only come out when the stars out. I'm on a mission but we fall out. The city talking with a large mouth. Yeah, they after the boy.
You love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you giving. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel like DJ.
Hey y'all, so I'm going to show you how to feed in hair for braids. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have pre-stretched braiding as well as your boho curly pieces. When it comes to separating your hair, you're going to want to make sure that all the pieces are thick. If your pieces are not thick, you're going to have a bony braid. I suggest you separate all the hair that you're going to be using. Same thing goes for the boho hair. When doing feed-in braids, you're going to want to have everything prepared. Also, make sure your natural hair is detangled. Apply a little bit of product. This will help with the holding process. Separate your natural hair into 3 even parts. Once you have that done, make sure you individually detangle each one. Now you're going to start your braid like you normally would. After your first braid rotation, you're going to add your hair. You want to make sure you're holding your natural hair tight. But when it's time to add in the braiding hair, you're just going to let it go just for a second and then continue the braid as you would if you never added hair. People try to make this process very difficult, but it's actually very easy if you get the hang of it. You're going to proceed to do the same exact thing. Start the braid, add the hair in. My biggest tip is for you to hold the hair tight. If you let it go or let it get too loose, braiding hair might slip out. Don't overthink this process, y'all. You're literally doing a natural braid, but every time you turn it, you're going to hook a piece of braiding hair in. I promise it's as easy as it looks. Hopefully by watching this tutorial, you'll get the hang of it. I do the exact same thing when it comes to the curly hair. For the curly hair, make sure one side is longer than the other because you will be pulling that out to get the boho effect. When I first start the braid, I add in a piece of hair every time I turn the braid over. This makes sure that the braids are not skinny and the braids have a fuller look. After you add your curly piece, you're going to want to try to braid down at least 3 times before removing the curly piece. The reason why I say that is because you want to make sure that the curly piece is locked in. When doing braids, make sure you're looking at the other to ensure that they are both the same size. When I take the curly pieces out, I just use my mouth to hold it in place and get it out the way. You can use a clip if you would like to. Once I feel like I've added enough hair in, I'll continue to braid. Feed-in braids are also a feeling type of thing. If you feel like the braid is getting too skinny, that's when you should start to add in more hair. And again, keep constantly checking the other braid to make sure it's the same size. When you have little pieces that are flyaways, get you some jam and just put it on. Doing your own hair can be hard, so try to get a mannequin or see if you can do some braids on someone else. Before I started to do hair on myself, I had a mannequin. That way I knew exactly how to do it, and I was more familiar with the technique on how to add hair. Once you've added in all your curly pieces and added in all your braiding hair that you wanted to ensure the thickness of the braid, you're going to want to make sure that you braid it all the way down to the end. Once that's complete, you do want to dip your end. If it seems like there's some frizzy parts, just add some gel. You can use a brush to brush it out, but it should be fine either way. I hope this video helped you and you start to do your own hair. Let me know what other videos you want to see. Okay, bye y'all.
You love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you give it. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. Can't fight and let your light come shine on me. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. I see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain, he poured it over every stain until he comes. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Away my shame.
cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. CARDI, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club, just to party. I'm there, I get paid to pee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months, what bitch working as hard as me? I don't bother with these hoes, don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say ghosts, bitch I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill with some babe, I might just chill with some food, I might just spill on your bed. My pussy feel like a lake, he wanna swim with his face. I'm like okay, I let him get what he want. He buy me East and Laurent, and then you win. When it go fast as a horse, I got the trunk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street, know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth, hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills, I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me, they baby father wanna bill. That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both, I don't wanna choose. And
my client canceled on me today, so y'all know I'm about to sit in my own chair. I've been walking around looking like this, looking crazy. She's dry. We don't like it. This is my inspiration right here. Let's get into it. We're starting at 5:45. I really wanted to know how long these would take since they're kind of big, but we'll see. I did 1 section from ear to ear, made those 2 sections. We secure all these sections with rubber bands because we don't got time to be trying to grip and all that. We already doing it ourselves, so we don't want to make it harder for us, you know. So I made 1 more row above that row, and that was 5 sections, I believe. Then at the very top, there's 4 sections. So we're using some leftover hair I had from my clients and some synthetic wavy hair, and this is what she's giving. She's cute, she's long, and she's easy to put up. So I start at the root with wrapping it around, and I just add the curly hair and keep twisting down. And it really wasn't hard, y'all. I feel like anybody could do this. So I finished at 9:10, and this is what they are giving. It's giving I need to be on an island somewhere. Where am I going? Because I'm not going nowhere. But they are so cute. They're literally to my knees. And I think this hair in total was probably like not even $15, maybe $15 in total if I add it up and look it up. This is them in a bun, real easy to put up.
Hey guys, here's how I achieve my boho DIY braids. I start off by braiding my natural hair down, and in using my index finger and thumb, I slot the expression in between the two and I continue braiding. I then braid my hair down again, and with my index finger and thumb, I slot my hair in between the two and continue braiding. I then switch over to the curly hair. There's a curly side and there's a straight side. With the straight side, you literally slot the hair in the middle section of your braid and you continue braiding. I do show you a few times. So with the straight side, I slot the hair in the middle section of the braid and I continue braiding. And guys, look how simple it is. I actually add about 3 of the curly hair per braid in the bottom few rows, and then I start adding 5 at the top just to give that nice cute full look. And look guys, I've been feeling so cute with this style and I done it on myself.
You love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you give. Give me unlimited vision.
As a boho knotless warrior, here's how I add the boho to my braids. So now that you're at the point where you want to add the boho hair, you can see here I have 3 strands, 1 on the left, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the right hand side. Then you're going to grab the piece of boho hair that you're going to add in, and we're going to place this over the left and the right strand. I'm going to slow this clip down a little bit so that way you guys can see what I mean. So you should have the shorter side over the right strand and the longer side of the boho hair across on the left hand side. You're then going to take the left side with the longer piece of boho and tuck it under the middle and just keep repeating this motion. You're basically just going to braid down. I like to braid down like 2 to 3 times to make sure the boho hair is secure.
And then once I feel like it's secure enough, I just separate it from the braiding hair in my hair, and I literally just keep braiding down. If y'all don't take nothing else away from this video, the key is definitely to braid the boho hair down like at least 2 to 3 times, because if not, that boho hair is going to slip out. Trust me, like the first set of boho braids I did on myself, that boho hair was everywhere but my head. So now I'm going to do it again for you guys. Again, we have the left, the middle, and the right. Placing the shorter side of the boho over the right and the longer side under the left. And then again, taking the left side under the middle, making sure we are braiding down at least 2 to 3 times. Sometimes with that shorter side of boho hair being so short, I'll go in and add like a little bit of whatever gel I'm using to make sure it's not going to like stick out of the braid. And then again, I just pull the longer side out and continue braiding down. And that is how you add boho.
If you want to see how I do these 2 braided ponytails with curly pieces added on myself, keep on watching. So the first thing I do is start off with freshly washed and blown out hair. You're going to need you a parting comb as well as a strong hold braiding gel. I like this one because it's very thick and it does have a strong hold. You're also going to need some pre-stretched braiding. Decided to use the Expressions brand. You're also going to need some boho curly pieces. Okay, let's get started. First, you're going to want to part your hair straight down the middle. And when it comes to the back of that head, that is none of my business, okay? Glad we're on the same page about that. This next step is definitely optional, but I did decide to take a hot comb to my roots just to try to help with the flatness of the style. You're going to want to do this in sections and not just the top of your head. I have a full tutorial on how I slicked each ponytail already posted on my page, so if you're interested in a more detailed look at that, don't forget to check it out after you're finished this video. Once both ponytails are in, you're going to want to start your braid. When it comes to styles like this, I like to make sure that my braids are super thick and super full. I also have a tutorial on how I achieve these and braids exactly how I add in the hair. So sometimes a lot of people struggle with adding in the braiding hair, but don't worry, I have a tutorial on my page already. Once the braids are finished, this is what everything is looking like. I did my edges in a separate video as well, so don't forget to check that out. Don't forget to comment down below some more styles you want to see me try. That was very easy to do, but that's it for today. Okay, bye y'all.
You love me with devotion. You don't kill me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you give me. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. You so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. Can't fight it, let your light shine on me. Met you in Houston, but you're from Atlanta. New York from Pennsylvania or something.